Hello, lovely people. Blueberry here, and welcome back to another episode of Arcadia SMP. This episode is going to start off as most of them do, with me here in the moleholes. I've done a lot of work, in between the last episode and this one, on the moleholes, and I'm really excited to show it off. So, let's go do that. You may recognize this area. Welcome to Tinguero. This leads to Call Me Red's base, and we actually worked on this together on stream, but we never finished it, so hopefully that will happen at some point. But until then, it's a little bit unfinished. Let's just ignore that for now. Okay, so this is where we start reaching the new stuff. I know I've shown this awesome room, my favorite room, Jaffa Cakeman here, painting the model, which is General Alex. But I've changed this up. So previously, this was the exit, and it still is an exit, and it's one way, because I wanted to be mean. But now we have a new secret entrance, and it's actually not as secret as my other entrances, because if you see here, I just go straight through it. But I think it's pretty hidden still. Ooh, whoa. Sorry. For frame rate. Come through here. Oh, I have these in place because we got some little bees going on. I don't want them escaping. But as we come up this area, I start to incorporate a little bit more like stone and stuff. Basically, the idea is that it's getting to be more man-made, I guess. So not just the naturey lush caves, but more a continuation of Tinguero, really. So come through here, and this is what I've been working on. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, especially with how these buildings look. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really build stuff like this. This was very different for me to what I normally build. As you can probably tell, actually, because I just do the moleholes all the time. But I think that it turned out pretty good. So I'm really pleased with how this looks. We'll go a little tour. In this first one, we just have a little bit of a house. Here's a desk. Oh, and this is Liz, the name from when we did the prank thing last episode. If you can come up with any lore as to why her name is there other than, copper, other than the last episode, I guarantee I'm going to forget about that. I'd appreciate it. Ooh, sorry. One of those tricky doors. So we have this. This is just an awesome storage area. And then if you go upstairs, we have a lava farm. Oh, and then just random stuff. And then finally we have our shop, food and stuff, which it's a reference to something, so let me know if you know what that is. You come in, got some of our custom cookie models on display here. We got some cake. And then upstairs we have the stuff, which is where I am now selling these little frog heads. It's not a proper shopping district like thing, so I'm gonna have to make another, like an actual stand, I think, in the shopping district, I believe. But I think they look so cute, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. So if people want to purchase them, they're more than welcome to. They're so cute. But yeah, this is supposed to be a continuation of the village that we see leading towards Red's base. We have some custom trees here that I built. Another beehive little farm. And then a nice lake with lots of tropical fish. And then the way out is actually up this way. This has not been worked on yet. This will probably be another collaboration between Red and myself. And I don't know when that will happen because we still have the other one that we have yet to finish. But Red did all of this little area. Oh, that's new. Pretty. This actually leads to, this is Jaffa's portal here. So this is sort of my way of getting the moleholes to his house. And then as we keep going, as I continue the moleholes, we'll go on to Silver's little starter build over there. That's what I've been working on so far. So aside from the moleholes, I've actually been pretty busy with another project. You see, the shopping district has been popping up with shops, and I decided I wanted to make mine. Now, my problem is I don't actually have many skills in this game, like nothing that I could really profit from. So I decided to go more the custom model route and open up BBB's bakery with some very special goodies. Now, unluckily for you guys, I actually recorded myself building in flashback, and so I get to do another one of those flashback build time lapses, which I find to be quite fun. Don't know if you agree, but here it is anyways. Enjoy! So, as you can see, my bakery is complete. The outside here is still getting some remodeling done, a bit of landscaping, but the inside and the building itself is all finished. And I try to keep on theme with cottagecore, as this area of the shopping district is named the Cottage Corner. Anyways, yeah, I try to keep it cottagecore, which is, building style I tend to build in anyways. So I think it just worked out all right. And I've never actually used prismarine before in any builds. And I actually don't think I've used copper either. Oop, even though I love the colors. So I was glad to have an excuse to incorporate them. If you come inside though, I actually have a special little surprise. Oh, don't mind the mess. But I've made some custom goodies here. So people can go ahead and purchase these delicious bakery treats. We have blueberry muffins, baguettes, croissants, and my favorite, which are the donuts, the sprinkle donuts. Sprinkled donuts, something like that. I think they're so cute looking. I think I did make all these models, so I'm pretty proud of them, even if they're not the best. But I do think my donut turned out the nicest looking. Look at how cute it is, all the little sprinkles. Anyways, I'm fine. But if you can see here, I actually have some donuts to munch on, and I'm not hungry right now. But yeah, I've been carrying these babies around, and people are welcome to come by. They're all golden carrots. They are 32 a stack, so it's a bit, or 32 for diamond, so it's a bit pricier than a typical golden carrot stack would be. But it has the added benefit of being adorable. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. Excuse me, sir. There's a guy behind me. Ignore him. I think I'm going to end this episode here. I got some building done, got to show off some of my builds, which is, of course, my favorite thing to do on Minecraft. Not too much adventuring this time, but you never know. Maybe next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you really enjoyed the time lapse. I try to make them look nice. I don't know. I'm still kind of new to that, so I think I'll improve with time, but hopefully it was still enjoyable. And I hope you liked the build. Anyways, thanks again for hanging out. I hope you all have a great day, great morning, evening, whatever. And I will see you soon. Goodbye, lovely people.